Let's have a look at the team news, starting with the home side. Now, Hwang Sun-hong has rung in the changes, axing 6 players from the Gimcheon loss as he looks to save his job. Across the back line, Lee Myung-jae makes way with Kim Min-wan in. Kim Jin-ya moves over to left back. Anton Krivotsiuk returns at centre half with Ha Chang-rae on the bench. Gustav Ludvigsson makes way. In comes Ishida Masatoshi. Today it's a 4-4-2. As for Gwangju, there are just 2 changes from the loss to Jeju. One is forced, but at fullback, Kwon Sung-yoon comes in for An Hyuk-ju. Now the forced change comes in midfield with Yoo Jae-ho in for the suspended Chae Kyung-rok. Lee Jong-gyu at the moment likes to have some midfield protection for his back four with either one holding midfield player in a 4-1-4-1. His team were outplayed. And it is Daejeon who get things started. Massa gets the match underway. And Daejeon kick from right to left in there. Kang In-song gets there. Still Kang In-song. Kwon Sung-yoon tries to whistle him off the ball. He does successfully. Here's Ju Se-jong around the corner. Given away though to Ju Se-jong into Masatoshi Ishida! Oh, it's just wide. Close corner. Kwon Sung-yoon with the ball in, played short, and then the return pass is slightly loose. Ju Min-gyu spots the run of Massa, who normally would put those sort of chances away. So Jin-soo inside to Masatoshi Ishida, who goes for goal. Keeper gets there, but passes to So Jin-soo wants a runner. Has to look inside instead to Masatoshi Ishida. Ju Min-gyu has a little look over his shoulder, goes for goal. Forced a save from Kim Kyung-min, a powerful strike, but it was certainly well placed. Good technique, as you'd expect from. Goes. Get it away. Oh, it's not clear. Here's Masatoshi Ishida into Ju Min-gyu. Pulls the trigger on the second attempt. Well, he struck it hard, and he struck it right into the, looks like the midriff of Gwangju. Trying to see who it is. It's Yoo Jae-ho, I think. Well, we've seen a couple of signings like that from Ju Min-gyu already. Very close that to into towards Kim Min-wan, who's in there. Kim Bong-soo! Oh, he's gone down. Referee had a good look at it. Referee was well placed. He was right behind what was either a good tackle or a potential penalty, and that gesture, the point to the. Let's have a look at this angle here. Well, or any potential contact with the ball. In it goes. Headed away, not quite clear! Off the crossbar, Ju Min-gyu. Back in, headed away just about by Jung Ji-hoon and then thump clear. Jae-ho back to the keeper, who will just try and sweep it up and away. Towards Balua, Cho Sung-kwon can't quite get there. Iredale can. John Iredale in behind for Gwangju. And the keeper keeps it in and prevents it from going out for a corner. It was all he could muster, the Australian, because it was the angle was against him, but it's the Daejeon defender, Cho Sung-kwon, who heads it into John Iredale. Kang In-song as well to try and narrow the angle a little bit. Goes across. Ju Se-jong. Massa takes it off him. It's just wide by Kim Bong-soo. And again, Lee, can they do it? So Jin-soo with the cross again. Ju Min-gyu heads it down. Anton's in there. There's a handball off Anton Krivotsiuk. Not goal, Anton Krivotsiuk. All action sort of centre back to score this season though. Song-Yoon, Baolua. Now Pedro goes for goal, but it's over the bar. Goal kick taken very quickly. The ball was still rolling though. The referee had that spotted instantly. The most advanced we've seen him thus far. Baolua with the shot. Skipped wide. Early. Aggressively wins it back from Kwon Sung-yoon. Big moment in the game this. Here is Kim Bong-soo in towards Ju Min-kyu, the turn. But Kang-in-song. Kang-in-song. Masatoshi is dispossessed by Kwon Sung-yoon, expertly so. Towards Ju Min-kyu. Well, not really sure what the idea there was. He had time to bring it forward. He had options close to him. Decided to go for a spectacular, but it was rather lackluster. And that is the end of the first half. A first half that's been dominated by the home side. Plenty of chances. Welcome back, and we are now underway. The second half begins with Gwangju to suggest that they should have more goals than they do. The chance creation has been solid, converting them. But here's Masa on Won-sang, good block. João Pedro, who celebrates the block like Satoshi Yoshida with a good run. And again, it's an error from Gwangju. Masa pulls it back to Won-sang, but it's a good block with João Pedro helping his centre-back partner out there. As I was saying, converting those chances has been the process is impressive. And here's one now. Oh, Won-sang tried to just think it into the back post towards Ju Min-kyu. And you have to say, Gwangju's goal mouth is living a charmed life at the moment. Ju Min-kyu couldn't quite get on the end of the first ball across, and then the second one he wasn't quite ready for it. And Ju puts it out for a corner. Safety first from Gwangju's young right back. Gwangju over the last years. And so with the ball in towards Idale and away by Kravotsiuk. Shot from the centre back. And Brunsford swept it in towards goal. It wasn't too far wide, it just begging for a touch. No one got out for the second ball. And then the centre back tried to, I think he was aiming actually for somebody in the middle. And that was a shot. It's a really poor clearance. And here's Baolua for Gwangju, who prods it wide. And Lee Chang-gun relieved but furious with that poor clearance from Cho-sung. Really not sure what he was trying to do there. It was nearly an assist for Baolua, who was really probably ought to have found his first K-League goal. You can see there the reaction immediately from Lee Chang-gun, the Daejeon goalkeeper. Some changes, but more on that in a second. Here's Idale. Ball out wide. Idale on the turn. Keeper comes out, makes a brave stop. Not clear. John Idale squeezes it through, but Deflected by Lee Chang-gun. Likewise, Gwangju made the most of Daejeon's perhaps uneasiness as the second half progresses from Daejeon. At this point last year, Daejeon's home form was the 5th best in KLeague 1. He goes across, and the header's over the top. Gwangju are starting to get a little bit more confident now. Too bothered about winning the game, it seems. Good ball in that by Jang Seok-wan, the young full-back on loan from Suwon Blue Wings. Goes Jean Pedro, Ludvigsen collects and finds the back of the net. Gustav Ludvigsen finds the breakthrough for Daejeon. Kim Hyun-ok in towards Im Young-jae. The cross in, not dealt with properly, and then Ludvigsen takes a touch, and then with his right foot curls it into the far corner. And a huge, huge goal for Daejeon, for his manager. And well, the celebration can only mean one thing: corner. Punched away. Kim Gwangju with a follow-up. Bobbles wide. Kim In-man, Kang In-song. Sang keeps it alive. On one Sang pulls it back across. Jean Pedro, foul by Diogo. On one Sang kept this alive with his pace. And then the arm across the shoulder by Diogo Oliveira was given away. And here was Kim Gwangju with Daejeon. On one Sang pulls it across, and it's behind Diogo. Big chance to make it 2-0. Goes begging. Jang Seok-wan. So yeah, pass on good. Diogo's been booked, by the way. Flicked on, headed on just about away. Daejeon with the cross. Pass from good, will keep it alive. Fizz the cross goal. Sang can drift inside. On one Sang. Still. Towards Kim Hyun-ok. Towards Diogo. Kim Hyun-ok, is he offside? Well, there's some tentative celebrations. They're so tired, they look like they can't even celebrate when it's 2-0 and Daejeon have found a second in stoppage time. And it's On Won Sang with his second goal to move that he started and he finished, because this run, he could have shot here, instead he finds Kim Hyun-ok. The cross, header back across by Diogo. He gets another assist. On Won Sang from 5 yards out is onside to make it Daejeon 2, Gwangju 0. Relief, I think, from players are so exhausted. It's hard to tell whether that was a goal or not, because no one was really celebrating. It was apart from the supporters. It was. And there's the full-time whistle. It's a Daejeon home win at long last. Their first of the season and first since the 1st of November last year. Ludvigsen and On Won Sang late in the second half, the difference makers. But Gwangju's winless run now extends to 19 matches, with miracles needed to avoid a relegation playoff. At full time, it ends Daejeon Hana Citizen 2, Gwangju FC 0.